The lights inside the stadium slowly became softer as thousands of voices turned into one massive wave of emotion. The atmosphere that had been filled with excitement suddenly changed into something much deeper. A moment that reminded everyone why BTS is not only known for their performances, but also for the genuine feelings they share with each other and with their families. During the unforgettable BTS concert atmosphere, a touching moment involving Jin and Jungkook became the focus of attention among fans. The moment was described by fans as one of the most emotional scenes, especially because it involved Jungkook's relationship with his mother. BTS members have often shown their close bond like a family, and Jin's playful yet caring personality toward Jungkook has always been one of the moments ARMY loves. Nobody expected that a simple request from Jin would create such a powerful emotional reaction. As the members were sharing the stage, Jin looked toward Jungkook and created a moment that felt different from a normal concert performance. Instead of focusing only on the crowd, the attention shifted toward something personal, Jungkook's childhood memories and the person who supported him from the beginning, his mother. Jungkook has always been known as the youngest member of BTS, the person who grew up in front of millions of fans around the world. Many ARMY members have followed his journey from a young trainee into one of the biggest performers in the world. Seeing him connected again to his childhood memories created a very emotional atmosphere. The idea of Jungkook singing a song connected to his younger days immediately touched fans because behind the global superstar is still the same boy who had dreams, family support, and a mother who watched his journey from the very beginning. When Jungkook began singing, the stadium became quieter. Fans who were cheering moments earlier started focusing on every expression, every emotion, and every reaction. Many fans online described the moment as feeling less like a concert and more like witnessing a precious family memory happening on stage. The reason this moment became so special was not only because of Jungkook's voice, but because of the meaning behind it. For years, ARMY has seen Jungkook talk about how much his family means to him. From his early days as a trainee to his rise as a worldwide artist, his journey has always included sacrifices from the people around him. Moments involving Jungkook and his mother have often attracted attention because fans see the softer side of him, the side beyond the stage lights and fame. A recent moment involving Jungkook's mother at a BTS concert also went viral after fans noticed her warm and humble interaction with people around her. And this time, Jin became the person who brought that emotional memory to the center of the stage. Many fans reacted to Jin's action by saying that he understood Jungkook deeply. Their relationship has always shown a unique dynamic. Jin often teases Jungkook like an older brother, but at the same time, he shows how much he cares about him. Their interactions have repeatedly become fan favorites because they combine humor, comfort, and genuine affection. The audience reaction became even stronger as Jungkook continued singing. Fans were not only watching a superstar performing a song, they were watching a son sharing a piece of his past. For many ARMY members, the scene represented something bigger. It reminded them that behind every achievement, there is usually a story of support, patience, and love. Jungkook's voice carried a different emotion in that moment. It was not only a performance meant to impress thousands of people. It felt like a thank you message to the person who believed in him before the world knew his name. Fans online began sharing their reactions, describing how difficult it was to hold back tears while watching the moment. Many said that seeing Jungkook return emotionally to his younger self was one of the most beautiful parts of the concert. Some fans also pointed out how meaningful it was that Jin, one of the oldest members of BTS, was the one who encouraged Jungkook during the moment. Throughout BTS's journey, the members have often spoken about growing together, supporting each other, and protecting the youngest member during difficult times. Jungkook's story has always been connected with growth. He entered the entertainment world at a very young age and spent years developing his talent. Fans have watched him transform from a shy young trainee into a confident performer who can control massive stages around the world. But moments like this reveal another side of him, the side that remembers where he came from. The emotional power of the scene came from the contrast. The same person who can dominate a stadium with powerful vocals and performances was also standing there as a son remembering his childhood. That contrast is what made fans emotional. It reminded everyone that even the biggest stars still have personal stories, family memories, and people who shaped them. Jin's request was simple, but the meaning behind it was enormous. It was a reminder of the journey BTS members have shared together. From young artists chasing a dream to global icons standing in front of millions, they have always carried their personal stories with them. And for Jungkook, singing something connected to his childhood in front of his mother and thousands of fans became a moment that many people will remember. The internet continued discussing the emotional atmosphere, with fans highlighting not only Jungkook's vocals but also Jin's thoughtful gesture. Their bond once again became a topic among ARMY, proving that sometimes the smallest moments on stage can become the most unforgettable ones. The concert was supposed to be about music, lights, and performance. But for a few minutes, it became something much more personal. It became a story about a son, a mother, and the people who stood beside him throughout his journey. And that is why fans around the world could not stop talking about the moment when Jin asked Jungkook to sing a song from his childhood, because everyone felt the emotion behind it. A global superstar was standing on stage, but in that moment, everyone saw the little boy who once had a dream and the mother who believed in him. And that was the moment that made the entire audience emotional. The emotional wave did not disappear after Jungkook finished singing. Instead, the feeling inside the stadium seemed to become even stronger. Thousands of fans remained focused on the stage, trying to capture every second of the moment because it felt different from a normal concert scene. It was not just another performance. It was a memory being created in front of everyone. Jungkook, who is usually known for his powerful energy, confidence, and ability to command the biggest stages in the world, showed a completely different expression. The smile, the small gestures, and the emotions in his eyes reminded fans of the younger Jungkook, who once stood at the beginning of his dream with only talent and determination. Many ARMY members said the most touching part was seeing how the members supported him. BTS has always shown that their relationship is deeper than just being colleagues. They have spent years together through difficult moments, achievements, pressure, and unforgettable memories. Jin's role in that moment became one of the biggest reasons fans were emotional. For years, fans have watched Jin and Jungkook's relationship develop. Jin often acts like a playful older brother, teasing Jungkook and making him laugh. But behind those jokes, there has always been a sense of protection and care. That night, Jin's simple request showed another side of their relationship. He was not just asking Jungkook to sing. He was bringing out a memory. He was reminding everyone that before Jungkook became a worldwide superstar, he was a child with a dream, a family that supported him, and a journey that started long before the bright lights of the stage. The audience reaction became unforgettable because many fans could relate to the emotion. A mother's love, childhood memories, and the feeling of making someone proud are emotions understood by people everywhere. Fans began sharing messages saying that watching Jungkook in that moment felt like watching someone return to his roots. The stadium that was filled with thousands of voices suddenly felt intimate. Felt like a small family gathering. Many fans also noticed the way Jungkook carried himself. Instead of focusing on the attention, he seemed focused on the meaning behind the moment. His expression showed gratitude, as if he was silently remembering every sacrifice and every difficult step that brought him to where he is today. Jungkook's journey has always fascinated fans because of how much he has changed while still keeping the same humble personality. From his early years training with BTS to becoming an artist recognized worldwide, he has experienced a transformation that millions have witnessed. But moments involving his family reveal the person behind the fame. The person behind the title of global superstar. The person behind the stage name Jungkook. And that is exactly why fans became emotional. Because they were not only watching an idol, they were watching a son. Meanwhile, Jin's gesture also reminded fans of how BTS members have always taken care of each other. Whether it is through jokes, encouragement, or emotional support, their bond has become one of the reasons so many people connect with them. ARMY often talks about how BTS grew together. They were not created as a perfect group from the beginning. They struggled, worked hard, and faced countless challenges together. Jungkook especially grew up while the world was watching. Many fans remember him as the youngest member who was always supported by the older members. Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, and V watched him grow from a young trainee into the artist he is today. So seeing Jin encourage him during such a personal moment felt meaningful. It was like a reminder of their entire journey. A journey filled with memories. A journey filled with sacrifices. A journey filled with love. After the moment spread online, fans continued discussing how emotional it was to see Jungkook connected with his childhood. Many comments focused on the relationship between Jungkook and his mother, saying that the love and support from his family could be felt even without many words. The power of the moment came from its simplicity. There were no complicated effects, no dramatic production, just a voice, a memory, and a feeling. Sometimes the smallest moments create the biggest impact. And for many fans, this became one of those moments. The scene also showed another important side of BTS concerts. Beyond the performances, choreography, and spectacular stages, there are always moments where the members share something personal with fans. Those moments are what make concerts unforgettable. Because years later, people may remember the songs and the lights, but they will also remember the emotions. They will remember how the stadium became quiet. They will remember Jin encouraging Jungkook. They will remember Jungkook singing with a heart full of memories. And they will remember the feeling of seeing a superstar become a son again. For ARMY around the world, this was not just a concert moment. It was a reminder that behind every achievement there is a story. Behind every success there are people who believed. And behind Jungkook's incredible journey, there is a family, a dream, and a love that has followed him from childhood until today. The moment between Jin and Jungkook became another chapter in BTS history. A chapter filled not with awards, records, or headlines, but with something much more powerful, human emotion. And that is why fans could not stop talking about it. A deeply emotional moment that touched millions of BTS fans around the world. During the special BTS World Tour atmosphere, Jin's heartfelt request to Jungkook created an unforgettable scene when Jungkook connected with his childhood memories and the love for his mother. Fans were moved seeing a different side of Jungkook, not just as a global superstar, but as a son who remembers the people who supported him from the beginning. Jin and Jungkook's bond once again became a beautiful highlight, showing the strong family-like connection between BTS members. This emotional story reminds ARMY why BTS moments are so meaningful. Behind the fame, the stages, and the success, there are memories, love, and people who always stand by them. Watch until the end and share your thoughts about this touching BTS moment.